Guys, we're on to a 800 point Middle-earth SPG battle report this evening. We thought we'd both try something different this evening, so James has bought his lovely Easterling army. What have you bought for 800 points?
So I've got Kamal's my leader.
On Fellbeast.
On Fellbeast. Amder on horse, Dragon Knight on horse, Captain with shield. And then I've got two Black Dragon Acolytes, and then two bows, a banner, and then just a shield wall with the front rank as sword, middle rank, with pike, and then the rear rank Black Dragons for the fight for, which probably isn't going to help against elves, but but also +1 courage, I think. So
but you are quite high defense.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool thematic Easterling force. You are playing Lothlorien this evening because obviously not seen elves for a while at a tournament, so I thought I'd bring some. Over on this flank we've got Rumel leading a handful of Gladrim warriors with shields, a couple with bows, and a Gladrim knight with bow. At the back I have a Stormcaller leading a handful of Gladrim. On this side we have Celeborn, who is the army general, leading a bunch of Gladrim warriors, a couple of Gladrim court, a few bows, and a sentinel, as well as one knight at the back. And then Haldir. Haldir has his bow and his heavy armour. He's got a sentinel, a few Gladrim warriors, a couple of Gladrim court guard, so only 4 Gladrim court guard in the army. We've maxed out as best we can with bows, and we've ended up with 37 models? 37 models to your 36. We've randomly rolled for scenario, and it's gone to Clash by Moonlight, which kind of null and benefits my bows, unless you get within 12, in which case I can hopefully shoot you with +1. Shall we roll for priority and get started?
Yeah. After you.
It will be me.
No heroics from me.
When do you declare your drum?
I thought it was the beginning of my move, but I've got it here actually.
Let's just
At the
make
start
sure
of
we
the move
play.
phase. Okay, so now, so I'll drum.
Drum, cool, sweet. And we come back after movement. Cool. So after movement, Lothlorien have decided to walk back into a bit of a line and try and hold the canyon. One Gladrim Knight has decided to move full just round onto the flank. These guys have pretty much stayed still, just waiting for see what happens on the other side of things. After the drum went off, essentially the whole Easterling army has pretty much run up the whole half of the board, and then the Cataphracts led by Dragon Knight are slightly more on the flank. No shooting because we are only limited at 12" of line of sight. It goes to priority for turn 2.
Cool. 4.
5.
Sweet. No heroics for me.
And I'm not going to declare anything either, so we come back after move. So after movement, Lothlorien have moved up on this flank. We did move half with a few of our bow shots. There's nothing in range for the sentinels to do. On this side they just stay still. One of the Gladrim Knights moved up to the ranks just to touch their base. This Gladrim Knight cheesed it at the back of the board best he could, just to try and get away from this. You sounded the drum, so pretty much everything improved their movement, so these guys have moved up far enough to stay out of 12, so not really using the drum but still enough to stay out. These ones have moved out of the drum range this turn just so they can do shenanigans next turn, and improve their movement to get around on the flank. No spells cast, pretty much it. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Priority to turn 3.
Yep. After you. No
Keep winning
heroics.
priority. I'm not.
I'm going to. Well, you're probably better off shooting me, so you're not going to move closer to me. So I'll bonk the drum, but I put those guys out of drum bonking range, so it's just
Cool.
pike blocks.
So just doing the drum this turn, so it means you won't be charging with people within 12.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, and then it's my priority, nothing else called. So we come back after we've got some shenanigans. So Lothlorien movement, this Sentinel is just going to move out free. He's then going to do a Eldamar Madrigal on your banner.
Sweet.
So courage test.
Yeah, he's not a black dragon either.
Sweet.
He's alright.
Damn it. Right, so he's kind of chill there. I've got one other.
It would be quite funny if he ran 9 inches in the wrong direction.
Oh, does he actually get the drum as well?
Well, it increases his movement for the turn, so I assume so.
I mean, that'd be freaking grim if it was.
Luckily, I have a banner effect next to him, but even so, I don't think the banner's worth any points, is it, in this? So.
I don't think so, but I like sending banners away.
Yeah, it's still hilarious.
These are going to move up 3 just so I can get the Sentinel out. Do the same thing. I can't move things. Oh, you've passed this turn, haven't you? In which case, I can't make you do it again.
You can do it on something else, though.
I could, but that would make no sense.
Do it on Amdo.
Yeah, that would make 0 sense.
It would actually be hilarious if I then got
So I just continue movement and we come back after movement.
Seems
so
weird, but
movement wise, Lothlorien, a few of them move forwards just so they could try and do some shenanigans with the Sentinel, but most of the bowmen have all stayed still as well as the front rank. The heroes have just got within the front rank. Howdy's moved half over there as well. On this side of things, all the bowmen have stayed still. Rumil and a few of the shieldmen have gone to try and defend that flank. This Gladrim Knight has just moved half to get a bow shot off. The Stormcaller wasn't in range, and I think so he's staying out of the way. James then shored the drum, so he's moved pretty much everything as far forwards as he could. On this side of things, he's moved them round. He's just going to do a spell with Kamal as the last model move.
Yeah, it's just because obviously with Clash by Moonlight, I don't want you shooting me too much. I'm just deciding whether to transfix or just go for a compel and put you into my 2 units for what it's worth.
So you're going to compel this model?
Yeah.
The Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got resistant.
Yeah, it's probably not going to come off anyway, but it's just like if I can stop a bow shot. So this is a 5+. Yeah, okay.
Sweet, down a will point.
Cool. Yeah, it was. If I didn't have so much will, I wouldn't have done it. And if I didn't have means of getting will back. But...
like I say, it stops a bow shot. And
yeah.
with +1 to wound, if it hits, it's a good chance it might wound.
Yeah.
But then we get onto the exciting stuff. This is one of the best things for the elves, although the poorly rolling aspect of it doesn't always help. So I've got some bow shots. What are we going to shoot at? Kamal is the general, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I think we have a shot with this one at Kamal.
Cool.
He's relatively clear from that one, but I won't be shooting at him with anything else because they're all going to be obscured. So the Gladrim Knight is hitting on a 4+. Nope.
Cool. Alright, well, that's not too bad.
Rubbish. Right, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bowmen here. I think we'll shoot them 2 at a time through the drum into Amda.
Cool.
So
yeah, hopefully it won't get dehorsed.
just nice little shot.
Problem is I have to protect the banner and my captain, so
Yeah.
I can only get 1 in the way for each.
So hit on freeze. So hit him once in the way for the drum.
Yeah, hits the drum.
Hits the drum, top or bottom, top, and that will kill.
Cool. That's annoying. I kind of because I wanted to use my dismount for him, because I was quite pleased with it.
Well, the drum's done pretty good for himself so far.
He's done his job.
So we'll shoot these 2 unobscured shots into Amda.
Yeah.
Needing freeze. Yeah, you both hit.
Yeah.
Top or bottom. Both on horse. And 4's on horse.
Yeah, 5
+1. 1 wound.
Cool. He's not got horse.
Yay.
Firm rider. He's fine. Cool.
And then I have just a Gladrim Knight over the side left to shoot. And who else is an attractive shot? I mean, I think we just shoot at Amda again, to be honest. So the Gladrim Knight will shoot at Amda. Hitting on a 3+. Nope. Right, over here, I think we just try and muller a load of shots into the front rank for what it's worth. Although the pikes are also quite annoying. We'll just shoot into the front rank. So we've got 4 Gladrim on this side with a Sentinel. and they have not moved, so we'll do those. Hitting on a 3+. We're hitting 4 times.
5s to kill.
6s down to 5s for Clash by Moonlight. 2.
Cool. Which 2?
Let's take those 2.
Cool.
So that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a Sentinel. Then we've got a Sentinel and Haldir, who have both moved half. So the Sentinel will shoot this chap here. Yeah. Hitting on a 4. He hits. He wounds.
So this guy?
This one here. Just because Haldir is going to put 2 shots into that one. And Haldir needing 4s. He's hitting twice. And does he mite? Is it really worth a mite point? Probably not. No, I'm not going to mite it.
Cool.
Cool, that's it.
Back to priority?
Yep, and this is where I lose it.
And you're 4.
You are going to win.
Any heroics?
No, I don't think so.
Cool.
Yeah, it goes to you. We'll come back with some shenanigans. Cool. So Easterlings movement. The Easterlings have charged in on this flank. Pretty much everything's charged in. Did you charge Lothlorien?
I didn't mean to. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I did. I need to do a courage test.
You do need to do a terror test.
In fact, do you mind if I just? I don't really want to do one. I've forgotten Equals Terror. Do you mind if I just do that?
Yeah, just move them across.
Sweet.
Just check.
Then you can just charge me.
Cool.
Sweet.
So basically he's just charged in either side, so that's going to be a bit of a bloodbath. On this side, Kamal's got stuck in. He's gone straight for Rumil and a Galadrim Court. And the riders have charged what defence we had on that side. These guys have moved up, Amda's moved up. And then it's on to Lothlorien movement. Just for ease, I'm going to do the Stormcaller first, who's going to potentially try and blow winds at you.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Cool, that should be interesting.
So he's going to pop out 6, so he's within 6 for his heroic if he needs to call one. He's going to chuck all 3 dice at call winds.
That's a 4.
Needs a 3+.
Very cool.
And on a 6 I keep the will. There's not a 6, which is sad, so do I just mite that? I think I might it to a 6, just to at least hopefully make you chance that.
Cool, but it has to be a natural 6.
It has to be a natural 6.
So I have 11 will.
Yes, you do.
So I'm actually... I'm going to chuck 4, because I've still got 2 might.
So 4 down to 7.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool, and I'll use a might to...
So he's down to 1 might, 7 will.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Right, let's do some charging with the spearman then. So
is the Stormcaster out of will now?
he's out of will and he's out of might.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's a one-trick pony, but if it went off, it would have been fantastic.
Yeah, if I'd have rolled a 3 high, then that would have been pretty awkward.
So the Galadrim Spearmen are going to come around and try and trap up that guy. So courage test with -1, so courage 4. 8 is fine. And I'll do the other one while I'm here. 6 is fine. Cool. I've got a swordsman as well, so a swordsman will try. Nope, swordsman's staying still. That's pretty much it. Because everything else is engaged. I've got a couple of swordsmen there, so I think they come round onto the cav. Because there's no goodness there. Cool. And on this side it's just going to be tagging Easterlings, which I'll do in a second, and we'll come back after movement. So over here we do have a sentinel nonsense to go on. So this sentinel is going to do a courage test on the banner.
6 and a 2 is enough. Cool.
He's alright. He's then going to go and get stuck in somewhere. Oh, take Howdy with him. Like so. We've got one sentinel in here as well. I think we do a courage test on this chap who's in the pikes formation.
He's okay.
He's fine. Cool. And he's not really going anywhere, so he's just going to stand back out of the way for the moment. Cool. And then the rest of them we're going to charge in. So in the movement phase, we've just charged in as best we can, just to get some favourable fights. We failed to get the Aldemar Madrigal off. We've got 3 bowmen at the end who are not engaged, who are going to shoot through this gap just into, I believe, Easterlings. I mean, you've got some acolytes, so we'll go for the acolytes, I guess.
Cool.
They haven't moved, so freeze. They're hitting 3 times.
Cool. And then 4s.
5 sides 4s. 2 dead.
Cool.
Cool. And over this side of things, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 normal bowmen, and then a Gladrum Knight. So, do I favour the shots into dudes at this point in two, or do I just go for Amder? Amder is down to 5s to wound.
Yeah, because he's either defense 6 or 7, isn't he? So
I mean,
6s down to 5s.
It's probably the best chance of trying to get him off the board, so I'll just shoot them all at Amder. 5 shots needing 3s. Not so great, so only 3. And then 5s. That's 1 wound.
Cool. I'll just do my fate now. Cool.
He's alright. Yeah, I think that's just the chance that you got to take, really, just to try and get him off the board, because he gets into combat, it just kills stuff. So that's the shooting. Combat phase, any heroics?
Is it my priority, isn't it? So you start, don't you?
So I'll start with a combat with Heldir.
Cool. I'm going to strike with Kamal.
And I'll defense with Rumel.
Okay, and then I'll combat with my knight.
Kamal's out.
Yeah.
Dragon Knight down to 1.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hope you don't get 6, basically.
So roll off for who goes first with the combats.
Cool. You.
Cool, so...
I'm not sure it matters.
I don't think so. So it's Haldir versus a Easterling.
Yeah, I'm going to shield.
Makes sense.
6. After you.
Big 6. Strength 4, needing 5s. Dead. And do I just go and shank the banner? I mean, you said there was a captain round here, didn't you? Is that him?
Yeah, that's him, yeah.
Do I go and trap him then? You have priority though, don't you?
So it won't really matter. If he is trapped, I mean, because I'll do other stuff first.
Yeah. Don't want to just go for the banner though. You know what? Fuck it, we're going for the banner. So if I kill those 2, then...
I'll pass on someone else.
Yeah, because you can go that way, but he's still in combat though, isn't he? But you can do the last.
Well, him and him's not...
We'll go for the captain.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that went off, we just moved into him. Cool, and then it's a Dragon Knight versus a Gladder Knight.
So I'm on 3 attacks?
3 attack basic, yeah, because we don't get the cavalry bonus.
I'm on a 3.
I'll take it on a 4.
Cool.
And fight 5 with an Elven Blade.
Yeah. No, probably just gonna not bother and let you
Blow the might point.
Nah.
Cool, I will hit your horse.
Yeah.
Dead horse.
Cool. Throw rider. Okay, he's right.
Get back, fool. Well done, Gladrum Knight. I love Dragon Knights, but equally they're also such a bane of my existence.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it should have rolled higher than a 3, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Let's do Kamal next.
So Kamal's currently trapped, so I don't think you could...
4 attacks on the charge, aren't I?
Yes.
Sweet. I have to strike first, so basically I need a 2.
So I've got 3 normal dudes, to which obviously I'm health and blading.
Yeah. So I'm fight 5, and then I'll strike, obviously, so...
I'm probably still going to go 2-handed with 2 of them.
Cool. I'm fight 10.
Yeah. So, and that's the Gladron Court, and then 2 from Rumel, who's in green. So if you get 6, I can't then. You get a 6.
There it is. Cool. So Felbeast is strength 7?
Strength 6.
6, and your defense
6.
6 with everything. So I'm going...
defense 5 on the Gladron Court.
I think it's 4.
It's still 4s. And then 7 on the Rumel.
Right, I'll go for the Gladron Court with my first one. Gets him on the 5.
Yeah.
And then, so that's my will point back anyway.
That's for the combat, is it?
I think so. I'll check the rules.
Because you lose 1 for the combat, so you've got 1
yeah,
back.
So yeah. I forgot about that. I was spending my thinking, Will thinking I'd get it back. Obviously you don't, you kind of just don't lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is Rumel's got 2 wounds and a fate, hasn't he? And I'm probably not going to get
defense, so you need 6s anyway.
So I'm probably not going to get sort of 3 6s off of 6 dice. So I'll go for the other dude. So one of the other spears, got him. Another spear, got him.
Cool.
And then I'll put the other 2 into Rumel. Ooh.
Sweet.
That was nearly quite good. Cool, but Rumel's on his butt at least. So.
Yeah, but he's not dead. Kind of had to defense there.
Yeah, I think if you hadn't, I'd have killed him.
And then you gain 2 will points back, is that right?
Oh, is it per... I need to put the rule up. I don't use them very much. Well, I don't really use Easterlings, despite the fact that my favourite.
Just make sure we're playing them right.
Yeah, definitely worth knowing. If Kamal makes a strike against an enemy model which causes a wound, he instantly regains a single point of will spent earlier in the battle for each wound caused.
So he gets 2 back.
Well, I killed 3.
But you would have lost 1 for the combat.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
So 2 back.
Oh, okay.
So you're up to 9.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
I thought that might be the case.
Yeah, no, that's why he's good, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought there was a reason I was not too worried about Will. That's the reason.
Well, I'd rather you play it right because it's going to be more competitive for you. Right, you have priority.
Let's just do knight in the top corner against your 2 swords.
So they're both the same, so I assume you're doing this one to untrap this one.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
okay. So one of them will faint in red because I've got the fight value.
Yeah. 4 after you.
4. So needing 6s because you defense 6.
Yeah.
Rerolling 1s on the red dice. We get in.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm probably just going to just get him out of the way. Cool. Next one.
Open that.
Sweet.
So same again, I'll faint in the red dice.
Yeah.
Double 1s.
I went on a 3, which is surprising. So it's still 6s to kill, so I'll put the first strike on the guy behind me.
Yep.
Second strike on the guy behind me. Nope. They're both on their bums.
They're both prone. I'll just get them markers.
I know a lot of people like cataphracts, but
I love cataphracts, but they just don't have the hitting power. The army needs strength 4. That's why I was frustrated that the acolytes are only strength 3 when they're bulky. Yeah. It's like you need like line breakers, especially if you're going to play dwarfs, in my opinion.
Well, the thing is I think Gondorian knights are cheaper, and I'd probably rather go with Knights of Minas Tirith, even though they're not fight 4.
I mean, I'm not a big advocate of the knights just because of the fight 3, but I think if you were to say take
Bozza.
Yeah, or somebody who I mean I personally would take Citadel Guard mounted over anything else because they've got long bows and they can just do a different job, and they fight 4 with bodyguards. So
that's true.
But that's just me.
I also just like spamming knights against it.
Yeah, they look cool as well.
Yeah.
So that's this flank done.
Yeah.
Which isn't horrendous, but we've lost a few.
Let's do this one.
So this is 3 on 1. Yeah. I'm going to feint with 2 red dice in the front because I'm fight 6 from the pike.
You're out of banner range though, so I'm going to shield.
Yeah.
Cool. If you were in
Take
battle
on
range, I was
6.
probably just going to attack. And...
So we can draw 6s, re-rolling 1s on the red.
Yeah.
Re-roll the 1. No wind.
Cool.
This is where we bounce off each other.
Probably not, because you've got the numbers, I think. Yeah, so is he in with this dude? Is the blower dude?
So he's charged this
Yeah.
warrior here, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's a sentinel on...
So is he on
He's
this dude
on
or the
this one.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh
then
yeah,
Howder's
because I
on this
charged.
one.
So you've not charged the banner with Howdy, have you?
No, I charged the captain.
I'm just gonna do that because it'll confuse me. Okay. All right, let's do this guy. So that's Sentinel versus Pike.
Yep.
Dude. Cool.
So no special
strike.
strikes.
5.
Takes
You
the on
and I
6. Needing 6s. No.
Cool. And then we got my captain against Howdy.
Howdy and a dude.
Yeah.
So that's...
Oh, in fact, I should probably untrap myself first. Let's do Celeborn with these two because you'll probably kill both of them.
So I think it's Celeborn actually only on 1 because these two are fighting that one.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. In that case, we're going to have to start on this side, unfortunately, to change things up.
Yeah.
So I've got my 3 on your 2 there.
Okay, so I'll feint in the red dice in the front.
Sweet. Your banner?
I have got a banner. No.
Cool. 6s. Cool. Got it.
You get one guy.
So worried the game was going to win and I wasn't going to have killed anything.
You're definitely going to kill. It's just how much your big heroes do.
Yeah. I suppose the Pike's meant to just die slowly. So we got your 2 against my 2 on the next one, I think.
Yeah. One of them's a banner this time, so
Yeah.
the Fangorn is reroll is -1. I'll feint with the front as well. So I'm on a 1.
Cool.
So I'll banner the non-banner.
Yeah.
Still a 1.
Sweet. So 6s. Nope.
Very good.
And then we got a 2 on 2 here as well, I think.
Yep. So 2 on 2. 2 on 2 here.
Yeah. So your my 2, your 2 there, right?
Yep. Cool. So red is fainting.
Banner. No.
6s reroll once. Does 1 wound. I can only do 1 wound.
Nice. I was meant to think about how to make way there. Let's do that.
Because you've got phalanx.
Yeah.
Which allows you to back off 2. And then you've got 2 models on 1 here.
Yeah, but only one's in base contact with Celeborn. Is that?
Yeah,
right?
so it would split 1 on 1 because it has to. So this will go 2 on 1. That would go 1 on 1. That would then fight in that one.
I see. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so you got my 1 on your 2 there.
Yeah, so fainting in red.
Yeah, I'm just gonna find all of them.
Take it on a
Doesn't
6.
matter.
Needing 6s rerolling 1.
Reroll
Reroll
one.
the 1. No.
Cool.
I should be going 2-handed if I'm feeling ballsy, but...
Celeborn on 1 dude.
Yep.
I'm gonna stab. Banner.
I've won on a 3.
Wow.
Right.
Oh, you got
So
Lord of the West.
5s and then Lord of the West.
Yeah.
There you go. Celeborn murders.
Yeah. Cool.
Sweet.
Howdy on my captain, and you have a swordsman in there as well.
So this is Howdy, who will be fainting because you're fight 4.
Yeah.
And the other guy will go defense 7.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd 2-hand with him.
With Howdy.
No, with the
other guy.
swordsman.
Sweet. Cool. Banner. Wow. Yep, you won. I can't wipe that.
Sweet. So you're not trapped. So 1 strike from the swordsman needing 5s. No. And then 2 from Howdy, who needs 5s.
6s.
You're defense 7, aren't you?
Yeah.
What? Howdy.
I'll probably might that.
Yep. What was that, Howdy? So you are down to 1 wound on your captain.
1 wound, 1 might. Cool.
Sweet. That's good.
Back to priority, I think.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a bloodbath.
Yeah. You.
Sweet.
Is my Dragon Knight within 6 of Camille?
I'd say easily, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna declare a heroic move.
So he's just within
Yeah,
those
so
guys.
Yeah, so not the pike block or anything.
You probably get the front guy of the
Cool.
pike.
Alright, well that works for me. Yeah, I'll use his last point of might to for a heroic
Sweet.
move.
So Rumour will counter because I don't want to be on my arse, funny enough.
Yeah, it doesn't sound ideal.
So Dragonite is out, and Rumour down to 1. Goes to a roll off.
Yeah.
1 to 3 goes to evil. Goes to good.
Cool.
So Rumour will stand up. And I believe he charges the Ring Wraith. Courage 6, I believe.
Down to 5, but yeah.
He gives 0 shits, scoring an 11.
Cool.
Coming after me for Kamal. Cool. He affects everybody but the last bowman. So I'll move those and then we'll come back after. Cool, so after the heroic move off happened, what happened was Rumour got brave and charged in against Kamal, followed by a couple of his chaps. The Gladron Knight charged the Dragon Knight and stopped the heroic move off, and then we've charged in 1 warrior against the Cataphract. We've tried to stem the onslaught of Easterlings with a few brave Gladron and the Gladron Knight. Amder's charged against 2, but then he's been pinned off by a Black Dragon, and then one of the warriors has gone around and tagged the other warrior. The Gladron Court Guard is slowly getting there. The Stormcaller has decided to go the other direction, just because he's out of might and things and will. On this side of things, both the Sentinels actually got off their songs, so the banner is going for a walk, and so is that spear. And then on the charging side of things, Howard has come around into the 2 at the back. Celeborn is up against the Captain with a Gladron Court with him. And then we've gone for some favourable traps with the outliers. But yeah, we're bouncing off of each other a bit with the defence 6 and strength 3. But yeah, that's about it at the moment. There's no shooting by the looks of it, because I'm probably in combat with most of my troops. Combat phase?
Yeah, so I'm going to call heroic combat with Amder.
With Amder?
Yeah.
Well, that makes me sad, because if you come into Rumour, I mean, you're needing 6 because you're defence 7. You've got no might left on.
No on Kamal. I'm out on...
And you can get to a maximum of defence 7. Fight 6.
With... Yeah. Because I can't strike with Kamal, but I can use his will thingy, which is what I was going to do next, actually. So I'm using Kamal's will to up his fight by 8 to 6.
So I think the players probably go for a might back with a heroic combat with Rumour.
Oh, has he got blood and glory?
Who? I wish I did, no, but I've got 1 might left, so I can choose to do that heroic combat first before I get tagged on.
Oh, right, sorry, I thought you were on about killing Kamal to get a might point back.
No, it's just more I don't want to be tagged off by bloody Amder.
Yeah.
Over this side of things, I mean, Howard probably does kill those 2, but won't do anything else. Celeborn can kill the Captain, but he's not really going anywhere else, so I think they keep their might points. So just using 1 from Rumour, and then you're down to 2 with Amder.
And Rumill's out now.
Yes.
Cool.
So roll off.
Priority.
1 to 3 goes to evil. Goes to good.
Awesome.
Well, we're doing Rumour.
Yep.
Right, so I've got no might points, so I just need to be sensible here. If I 2-handed and feint with the Elven Blades, that means I'd be 5s by 3s.
Sorry.
So I'm going to do 1 2-handed in red.
Cool.
And then 2 normal dudes.
Okay, cool.
So you go up to fight 6 by using a will point.
Yeah.
So you're down to 8.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then,
on 3 attacks.
And then you'll lose 1 for the combat as well, but we'll sort that out at the end.
Yeah. Got a 6.
No 6. Oh, so Rumel's ability means I get to make you re-roll one of them, I believe.
I guess you want me to reroll the 6.
Yes, I don't think it makes a difference because you still. Yeah.
5.
Cool. Let me just double check that because it used to be all 6s, but I think it's just 1 dice. This is what I should have remembered last turn as well, but I forgot because I'm an idiot. May re-roll same fight, maybe to re-roll a single d6 individual roll.
Sweet. Okay, so I still win that one, do I?
You do.
Cool. Rumel's defense, strength 4.
Yep.
So it'll be 3s if I rend.
Mhm.
Cool. I'm gonna rend.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Is that 222?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
I think it's just been one of those games.
And then you lose a will point because you didn't kill.
Yeah.
So you're down to 7.
Indeed.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's the same as Helm before. It's like, oh yeah, freeze to wound, no freeze.
Yeah, my dice just got a good do every once in a while. So Anders on 3 attacks against
My one dude.
Yeah, what's your dude doing? Anything?
No, don't be silly.
Sweet.
Just using his Elven Blade
Oh,
to get a 6. Oh!
Well, I have an Elven Blade as well.
You do.
Oh, I'm a banner to myself as well, aren't I?
I don't know. This
Doesn't matter.
don't matter.
So I think it's Easterling models treat Amber as a banner. I'm just going to spend a point on Mike, because otherwise the game will end and I won't have done anything.
So down to 1 with Under.
Yeah, and then you do the roll off.
No, because you're 5/6.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been.
Cool. That's 6 is just enough.
Just 1 wound. Yeah, but at least it costs you a might point.
Yeah.
So he's going just for Rumel, yeah?
Yeah, let's just do. Well, I could go for those 2. Which might... Can you get both?
Questionable if you get both. I think you get 1.
Cool, I'm going to go for Rumel then, because why not?
Yeah, I don't cause terror or anything.
There. Cool, so yeah, do you mind just sticking? So, awesome. You doing any nonsense?
No, it's just my choice of combats, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think we just finish off over here because
Cool.
it's going to be easier. So we've got your Dragon Knight versus a charging Gladrum Knight and a single dude.
Cool.
Your defense 6, aren't you?
I thought 5. That could be one.
I think your defense 6.
These Easterlings very much, evidently. Defense 6, yeah.
So I'll 2-hand and feint with a red dice.
Cool.
With the warrior. We're on a 6 then.
Awesome. I get 6 too, so it's your roll off at Elven Blade.
So on a 1 or 2 goes to you. Big 5.
Cool. So I'm not throwing.
Right, so double strikes from the 2-handed dude who fainted, needing 5 re-rolling once.
Yeah.
That's 2 wounds.
He's dead.
Oh. Die, Dragon Knight, die.
There
It makes me sad that they don't have fate.
Yeah, but that's kind of why they're cool, I think, because they're sort of different.
Yeah, or at least give them a wheel so they've got some sort of effect. Because you would have thought because they're still mentally unstable means that they shouldn't be transfixed as easy. But
Possibly, yeah, maybe 1 wheel point. But I kind of like the fact that they're sort of cheap. Well, not cheap strikers, but I don't know. They're an interesting option, aren't they?
yeah. The next one, I charge your Cataphract. I'm going to fight normally.
Cool. I'm just gonna stab because I think, yeah.
You do win.
So 6 is rerolling ones. Nope.
Sweet. He gets his nonsense if he kills the enemy leader, isn't it?
Well, he's got blood and glory, but he gets his banner is increased if he kills the leader. So.
Okay, well let's do Amda next then.
Cool.
Just because I don't think it makes much difference.
Well, if you kill him somehow, then my banner effect.
I can only do 2 wounds and you've got 3.
I'm on a 4.
And I can make you re-roll 1. So I'm on a 5.
So I'm going to banner now.
So make you re-roll the 5.
Cool.
Don't get a 6. Yay!
So I'm probably going to spend my last point of might.
To go for a roll-off.
Yeah, because
we both have Elven Blades for once. So 1 to 3 evil.
Yeah.
Goes to evil.
Cool. I think I still need 6s though.
Defense 7 now, so 6s.
Got 1.
I guess I take a wound.
Cool.
Or is it actually worth victory points for the scenario to keep them alive?
Well,
I'll use the fate point then.
Okay, cool.
No.
Sweet. I was kind of hoping to have killed him.
Rumil is one of those tar pit heroes I just love.
I just realised he lost the fight against the Fell Beast. Is he on his... No, I didn't charge, don't worry. Cool. I was just wondering why it was... Yeah, but he charged me. Cool.
And you rendered.
Yeah. Yep.
So then we've got this Gladrum Knight versus
3
because you've got a pike spot on that side.
In fact, 4, isn't it? Cause
this one is on against the swordsman. So it'd be 1, 2... Oh yeah, because that's a pike, isn't it? So yeah, it'd be 4.
Great. So he gets it.
4.
Cool, I got 6.
Their defense 5 because you haven't got a shield.
Sweet, so I'm just going to do the dude. I get 1-5. That was close. That's enough.
And then there's 2 versus a Gladrum warrior just on this side.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight you.
I'm going to stab.
Awesome. You win.
So 6 is rerolling 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
We are good. We're back that way. Cool. And then we've got some one-on-one fights here. So we've got a shieldman on a shieldman.
Yeah. You win.
No wind.
Cool.
And then a bowman on a pikeman.
You win.
Take on fight value. No wind. Cool. Over here, let's do the traps first. So let's do Celeborn and the Gladrum Court on a captain.
Yeah.
Celeborn can feint because we're higher than fight 4.
Yeah, so I'm on 5.
We get a 6.
Cool.
Right, so 2 from the Gladrum Court needing 6s. No. And then 6 from Celeborn who needs defense 7, so 6s. Rerolling
Lord of the West.
Yeah, that's 2 wins. Celeborn's been a beast as well.
Cool.
Sweet. Anything else is trapped? Probably some stuff in the middle.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So we've got 1, 2, 3 on 1 here.
Cool. I know I should shield, but I kind of just. Well, you've got 3 and the banner, right? So.
No, the banner is out, but I've got the banner reroll.
Banner range.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. I'm just gonna stab.
Take on a 6.
Cool.
So red's needing 6s rerolling 1s because you're still defense 6. There's 1 wound.
Cool. Do you want to kill by leading on him so you're going to get him off?
Yeah, the terrain hasn't helped us in this stuff though.
Was that magnetized?
No.
Oh. Just fell right back into place. I didn't realise it was loose.
Yeah, with the Ammon Hen, obviously I haven't said anything yet, but yeah, we're playing on Ammon Hen because obviously Lothlorien and it's close. The 4-jeweled one comes apart in pieces, so as you can see, I've not decided to glue them because I did them step by step to obviously paint because it made life easier, and for storage and stuff like that if we were to take them to tournaments and things. But yeah, please don't break it. It's my favourite now. Cool. And over this side of things, we've got 1-on-1, 1-on-1.
Cool.
So we'll do this one who's currently trapped against one.
Cool. That's what normally. You got it.
Loving the fight value. I'll just chuck dice all over the place. No wound. Oh, you're trapped. No wound.
Cool.
I make way slightly. Cool. And then we've got a 1-on-1 against a pikeman at the back who is not trapped. A 1 banner. No. 5.
Nope.
We're good. Cool. I don't think you'd be trapped because then you've got phalanx. So we'll do 2-on-1 here.
Cool. I'm just gonna.
Red is gonna feint.
Gonna fight because you got the banner anyway.
6 will take.
I just think once you have 3 dice against my one as elves, then I'm probably not gonna win. So is it this one?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So we're slowly hacking through them. And then we've got a Gladrum versus 1 pikeman next to Celeborn.
Cool.
6 will take it.
Yeah. Yep.
No window.
Cool. So how's this guy, was it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Wait, it was Caliborn killed the captain, didn't he?
We'll do. Can we do that one? We'll do Haldir versus the 2.
Cool.
So 2 bone men
I'm gonna
versus.
double stab because
You're off the hook.
2s.
5.
Sweet.
And then 5s?
Yeah.
Is he. I guess you back him. Oh, you've got phalanx, so you can move 2.
Yeah. Sweet.
So 5's prioritising on this guy in the middle, I guess.
Cool.
You'll have both. Howdy. MOV.
Yeah, crazy.
This isn't the way it's supposed to go. Usually he dies and then takes people out. That's one final blow, but...
Well, he held up... I remember at Warfare he held up my Troll Chieftain for a while.
It's just a 5/6 and 3 might. It's amazing.
Well, I mean, I was higher fire. I just rolled like turd, but...
This is true.
So
then we've got a 1-on-1
yeah.
Shieldman versus a Pikeman.
Cool. Big 6.
Also a big 6.
Cool.
Also a big 6.
Cool.
Well, this has gone horribly for you.
Yeah. I think I thought this scenario wouldn't suit me because of shooting, but
I got 1 turn of combat, 1 turn of shooting.
yeah, I think I did a really good job minimising your shots.
Yeah,
but you still killed.
With the march as well, it's ridiculous.
I think you still killed 5 and dehorsed Amber though in 1 round of shooting.
Yeah, which is big. So we just got 1 last we've got 2 last combats.
2.
We've got the Sentinel versus.
So you got 2 attacks.
He's got 2 attacks.
Stab.
Oh dear, only forced to wound because it's defense 3. You get him.
Nice.
I hate it when my Sentinels go down. And then these ones here,
Stab.
I'm going to 2-hand and feint with 2 of the red ones.
Cool. You got it.
And I have 5. So these needing 5 through rolling ones. That kills.
Cool.
And the dead pile is mounting up. What are we up to?
18.
18.
Yep.
So you're 1 model off broken.
Indeed.
You've killed 7.
Yeah. That doesn't
Brutal.
surprise me. I think my heroes have probably killed 5. Actually, I think the Sentinel was the first non-hero. Oh wait, no. I killed a knight with those pikemen. And
Yeah.
I killed the Sentinel. So
It's nothing great, is it?
priority.
Yeah. Did we do remill? Didn't we?
Yeah, we did him.
And then you did a wound, didn't you? So you
Yeah.
just backs off. Cool.
3.
It would go to you.
Cool. Three meals out of my, and then I don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
So what have I got? Okay, so the captain's dead. Yeah, sorry, I thought this was Blood and Glory for some reason, but it's not the mission where you get Blood and Glory. Cool. Yeah, so I have no might anyway.
Cool. I'm not going to call anything. We've
No,
got Haldir on 2. I've got Celeborn on 3.
Yeah,
You've got no might left.
at the moment. Cool, alright. So my move then. I'll probably have to come around there.
Cool.
To move
I'm
on.
going to come back once we do some shenanigans and move. So movement side of things, Amber has pinned Remill over there, and then you've tried to charge in as best you can with the others. Kamal's had enough of that, and he's coming over here to try and deal with the Stormcaller, which is a bit one-sided. And you're going to do a black dart as you go in?
Yeah, I was gonna not on here. I'm gonna do it on the Gladrim.
Gladrim Core.
So I need a 6 though. No.
So down a will point to 6.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I also realised there's no way I couldn't stop you from getting someone in on Amber, so might as well kill the hero.
Sweet. And that's as exciting as it gets. We'll come back after them. So movement phase for Lothlorien, we have decided to try and take Amber off with a Gladrim Warrior, which means Rima will fight these 2. You've charged pretty much all of the favourable fights on this side. This guy's staying still for a shot up one of the pike supports. Then we got some one-on-one fights. We then kind of went for some traps and stuff in the middle. Haldir's still fighting it out. Celeborn and some dudes have come around to challenge against the Velbeast. Celeborn's just moved last. He's going to do a 2 dice transfix onto Kamal. Needing a 6. I needing a 6, needing a 3, I believe. Let's double check that. 3. Caliborn immobilizes on a 3+. So
I'm gonna chuck 2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
I get 2s.
Oh no! So at least he's not doing much this turn. And you are down to 4 will.
Yep.
Sweet. And he loses 1 for the combat phase, which I'll do now anyway, so he's down to 3, because he won't be able to kill to gain wounds back, which is pretty big. That's about it. Shooting. We've got 1 shot here, who's going to try and break the chain by shooting the black dragon in the middle. Needing 3 because he hasn't moved. He misses. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. So combats.
Cool.
I'm not declaring any heroic combats because I don't think I'm going to get anywhere. How it is against 1, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything.
Sweet.
So who had a priority? You did, didn't you?
Yeah. So let's do my Cataphract in the corner, so I'm on 1 dice.
So Cataphract versus a knight and a normal dude. I am going to fight you normally here.
Cool. 2, 3.
Well, I'll feint with a red dice because higher fight.
Yeah.
A 4.
Cool.
Hamder's your banner. Is he in range?
Probably not.
No, he's just out of range of me, so not within you. So 6s, rerolling 1s on red. Nope. So just bounce off. Cool. Do you want to keep going around here?
Yeah.
So it's a 1-on-1, Easterling versus a Gladrim.
3.
5. Cool. You take it with a banner. 6s to win.
Nope.
Cool. Then you've got either the choice of rumour or you've got...
Let's do rumour first.
So rumour first. You 2. I will make you reroll the 4 and hope for the best.
Cool. And then I'll banner this one.
Jeez. You win.
Yeah, still need
6s.
I think I just need 1 6.
You just have 1 6.
So,
yay, rumour lives.
and then Amdo on that 1 dude.
Oh jeez. Stand on the train.
You can just move me out, so yeah.
I'll do.
Yeah.
Cool. And then Amder versus a Gladrim Gladrim Court. I'm going to fight you. I'm going to lose.
Cool.
5s now because you're strength. Kill him. Sweet.
So I got my 3 on your swordsman.
Yep, so your Phalanx versus my 1 dude. I'm going to shield.
Cool. You win.
Take on 6. Get back fools.
And we got 1-on-1.
So this one here, yeah. So I'll fight you. Take it on fight value. And I won't wound you.
Cool. Same again.
And my bowman will fight you. Wins. Doesn't wound.
Cool. Let's just do this one. So I got my guy on your 2.
So the sentinel is going to feint. He's going to be in green.
Cool. I'm going to stab.
We take it on a
You got
6. And 6s. Rerolling 1s. Oh, there's 1 6.
Cool. Let's do this guy on your 4.
Yeah, I'm going to 2-hand and feint with 2 of them in red.
Cool. I'm going to stab.
And then the Fangorn isn't fainting.
Cool. I'll banner that then. So I win with a 5, which is
You
surprising.
do, yeah.
Cool.
Gladrim Court is on 5s.
Yeah, I'm going to do him. Nope.
He's alright.
Cool.
He's actually fine. So he'll go there.
Cool. So Haldir on my pikeman.
Yep.
Is that right?
So it's held here.
So see, this one was E4.
I think he's got to fight him.
Okay.
Because I put an extra dice in this one.
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Banner. No.
And 6s. Nope.
Cool. Right, so now... right, so... Let's put Haldir on that pikeman there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stab. You got
It's
it.
on 6.
5s to kill.
Nope.
Stab damage. I want to kill myself. One time I get a 6 is when I kill myself.
Haldir continues to be a beast.
Let's do your 2 on that pikeman there.
Yep, so I'll 200 and Fate with the red
I'm
one.
still going to stand. You win.
Fantastic. Right, so this
So
was
I'm
200 of Fate. These 6s down to 5s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
He did.
My banner's also going to stand because he doesn't give a shit about anything.
So he's against just a Gladrim Court.
Yeah. Banner. I can't win that.
5s? No.
Do I kill myself? No, good.
0.
Cool.
Big one is Kamal.
Yeah.
I'm going to stun like a boss with my staff.
Sweet. We're equal fight because I didn't trigger my thing, so I don't know if I can. 5s?
I'm fight 6 with the Gladrim Court.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Some higher fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I can trigger active abilities.
If you're transfixed, I don't think you can.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'd have to double check.
I also am running out of will, so I just won't and accept that.
No, you've got it for a win now. 6.
Yeah.
So,
You still have
stun is... Oh, I'm going to have to look up stun. Let's see if it makes a difference. Let's put 2 strikes on the dude anyway. I'm assuming you can get out.
So on a 5+ or a 6, if the target is a monster, the victim is reduced to a 5 value and attack value of 1 until the end of the following turn.
Cool.
So you need to get a 6 still with the stun.
I'll do the 2 strikes on him anyway first. So
Yeah.
6s by 4s. No.
So not that.
And then the stun needs a 6, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Cool, okay.
Cool. But then you lose the will point, which we did already, didn't we? So you're down to 3.
Cool.
And you are broken now.
Yeah.
The Easterlings get +1 courage.
Yeah.
Because of army bonus.
Yeah. Cool.
Where Lothlorien get resistance to magic, which is pretty good.
Yeah. It's quite handy.
Priority.
Cool.
And it goes on to a 25, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it would go to you. I could get Celeborn in, so I'm going to do a heroic move with Celeborn for his first one.
So you've actually not used any might apart from on Ruben.
No. Well, and 1 on Haldir to do a combat.
Oh yeah, what's my fault?
Yeah, Rumil's just kind of been a boss.
Yeah.
Just literally
I
just
feel a
half
bit
at you.
hard done by I didn't kill him. But,
He's really hard to kill.
well, I needed 3s. So
The only downfall with this list
Whatever it
is that
was.
I don't have March, and I think Rumil gives you so much more than a captain, so I think I'll just stick with it.
Yeah.
Because if I chuck him into a big hero, he can defense, and he can also make people re-roll what they roll high, and it kind of makes people then think twice. He's great. I love Rumil. So Celeborn will go first. He's gonna use a will point to try and transfix you with his last one.
Yeah.
It's a very bloody fails, probably his courage test, but we try. Big 6.
I'm not going to resist it.
So at least he's transfixed. And then courage test at courage 7. Even with the -1, he's in on a 9. And he's just going to come in and shaft you. In true Celeborn Lord of the West theme. Cool. Then I'll do some terror tests and stuff in a moment, and then I'll move things. So we'll come back after movement phase. So movement wise, after the transfix went off on Camille, 3 other guys moved in, charged past the terror tests, and then we've been spear supported by the other guys. The Stormcallers decided to go back to the woods to try and not get killed. We've tagged everything we can in the middle, so there's only a handful of remaining Easterlings against Haldir and his mates. The Sentinel tried to send one of the dudes away but failed, and then he's just got stuck in. And then we've got for some favourable fights on this side. One of the Gladrim charged Amber just to stop the standfast, and Rumil's gone against 2 just to try and write off more numbers. You're on courage tests with the spear supports and the remaining orcs.
Yeah.
So, which one?
So let's do this guy. He runs.
Sweet.
See that guy. He stays. Put him there.
And get the trap.
And then who else? Was that it?
I think that's it, because there's only spear sports and I don't think you've got many. Cool. Combats. So you're fight 5 and you're transfixed. You doing anything?
No.
So I don't need to strike because I'm already fight 6. And then Haldir, I think, does a heroic combat against your banner.
Cool.
Just because he's got obscene amounts of might. That's it.
Awesome.
So Haldir and 2 mates. So Haldir will faint. His 2 mates will. One of them will faint, and the red one will be a spear support.
Cool. I'm gonna stab.
Take it on 6. And then we've got 2 strikes from a bowman needing 6s to be rolling 1s.
5. Oh, no, he's got a shield, yeah.
6 will kill him.
Sweet.
That frees up 2 guys to move on from that combat. To which I think we just move this way. With Haldir. And then he's going to go in there. Cool. And then you had priority, so you get the choice.
Let's just do Cabal first.
The big one.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm on 6.
So I will feint with 2 of the dudes and keep the fight value with the others because he's got pikes and that won't work. So the red ones are fainting.
We might as well feint with Caliborn.
Caliborn's fight 6, yeah, so he will faint as well because we've got a Galadrim Court in there.
Yeah.
So this is the front rank. Do I go two-handed? I'll go two-handed with 2 of these. So two-handed can't win, so they'll take those out of the way. And then we've got banner that can't do anything because you need a 6. So we've got 2, 3.
I think if Caliborn just does it, because he's 3 reroll.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to blow his might just yet. So if I use the 3 that can win it from normal troops, they get the 6. Cool. And then it's this twice from normal spearmen needing 6s by 4s.
On 6s, everyone else is 6s by 4s.
Yeah, so 6s by 4s from the spears. That's 3 6s.
It's not great.
Right, and then the two-handed fainters, which we've got 2 of, needing 6s.
5s by 3s.
6s by 4s, then to 5s by 3s, rerolling 1s. Reroll 1. And then by 3s. 2 wounds.
Cool. I'll just do 2 fate. So he's got 1 wound left.
He only has 1 wound, because he's a wraith.
Oh yeah, so he's dead.
Yay!
Cool.
Yeah. Elves versus ring wraiths have never been a great matchup.
Yeah, yeah, it's not gone great, but I said it in a way I'd done differently. Because I know you said that I was trying to split my forces, but then bearing in mind you killed 5 or 6 in one turn of shooting, and that was me minimising it as well by using the drum and stuff.
Yeah, you got right at the pitch quick as you can.
I think you would have just whittled me down otherwise.
Yeah,
That's a good way of getting a dead fell beast as well, I think.
Yeah, but I have to get all of the shots on the fell beast, so I don't think it goes down quickly. And I think once you get into combat, because you've got that movement and you can compel and charge and stuff like that, once you're in combat, you're safe, in theory. Yeah. But because I've got fight 6 and fight 5 and Elven Blades, it just makes combats harder for you, which is kind of what your army does, isn't it? Getting kill stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's gone quite favourable in the matchup.
Cool.
Cool. So you have priority, don't you? So
let's do
you
this
choose.
one. I'm going to stab.
So I'll paint with 2 of them in red.
You win, so I'm on 1.
So rolling to wound. No, that time. Roll 1s. 1 wound.
Okay, you're on 4 this time. I'm still going to stab.
Yeah. So I'll 2-handed faint in the red.
I'm on a 1, so you win again.
On a 4, we'll take it just.
With who?
What have you rolled?
Oh, was that to wounds? I rolled a 1 to
Yeah, no, that was to win the fight.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'd rolled a 1, so yeah,
Okay.
sorry, you won anyway.
So the two that two-handed feint, you'd need 5s rerolling 1s.
Cool, I'll do.
Yeah, I'll kill them.
Cool.
So that's a fresh side of the pitch. We'll move across. We've got Haldir, Sentinel, and 2 warriors versus your dude.
Cool, I'm going to stab.
I feint with everyone except Haldir.
I'm on a
In fact, Haldir will definitely feint, and then
Yeah.
one of them warriors won't.
Sweet.
So he'll be in green.
Cool.
No.
I'm on a 4.
So I need another dice.
That'll do.
We take it on a 6. Cool. So Sentinel needing 6s. Real ones. No wind. One guy needing 6s. Nope. Last guy needing 6s, rerolling once. 1 wound. This one is a 1-on-1.
Yeah. I'm going to stab.
You win.
Get him.
Nice.
Cool, I'm going to triple stab against that dude.
You know what? I'm going to fight you.
Nice.
Oh, I won't roll it on it. You win.
Cool. 6s, rerolling 1s. Nope. Oh, wait, so I'm just trapped.
Again.
So, got him.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do Rumil.
Remil versus 2.
Yeah, I'm going to stab.
Being pretty beastie. He takes on a 6.
Yeah.
Needs a 5 on either. Prioritise the pike. He takes 1.
Cool. I don't die from stab damage. How many have I got? I've got.
You've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so game will end. Cool.
So
Alright.
you've got Amder on 1. You should win this one.
Yeah, in theory.
Yeah.
Cool.
5s. You do.
And I'm going to stab with my guy on foot.
Yep, so against the charging Gladrum Knight.
I'm on a 3.
The Knight will feint.
Cool.
A 4.
Gonna banner now. He's still in.
Cool, so 2 from a normal dude needing 6s. No. And then 4 from a knight needing 6s, rerolling 1s. There's 2 1s. 2 wins.
And then I'm going to stab with this last guy.
Doing. No. 6s.
Nope.
These are.
And that is the end of the game.
That is it, yes. So you get victory points because Amder is alive and not wounded. See?
No, Kamal was my leader.
But I think you still get victory points for having a hero alive. So Clash by Moonlight.
Yeah, so you get, because I didn't wound Kellerborn, so it's 2-0 to you. I'm broken, you're not. 7-0 to you. So you killed my enemy heroes, that's 3. So you're 10, but I have 1 because I have a surviving hero.
So 10-1.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, so that was pretty good from an elf point of view. I mean, it worked quite favourable for me. But after getting smashed with the trolls, I think redemption is back on the table. And I got to use something quite themed, which I like.
Yeah, I didn't really learn anything. I kind of feel like I should do the same thing.
Yeah.
And hope for better results.
I mean, it's a hard one because, like you say, you don't want to get shot.
I know what you're saying in terms of like losing 2 guys a turn isn't the end of the world by getting shot in one side to concentrate on one lot, but I don't think I'm grinding you out if you've got 2 guys in the banner and I've got 3 guys in the
Yeah,
banner.
I mean, when a Felbeast gets involved and does stuff like heroic combats and hells and stuff like that, then it would be a lot more effective.
Yeah, well, I wanted to.
But as you came out here, my heroes are mainly over here, so it's like, well, you've got to get all the way from this side.
Well,
now
I was
and work
basically
your way
trying
around.
to kill all those guys first and quite quickly, which is why Amdo was going to go on a horse and him on a fell beast and just destroy that quickly and then get behind and. Because I purposely wanted to do some hurls because.
Weren't expecting this MOV right here.
Yeah, I was hoping to kill him too. When he heroic defense, I was like, I
beast.
killed everything else, which was fine. But then I should have killed him when I beat him with the fell beast, and then I think Amdo then should have also killed him. So I think it's a bit of a.
He's been on borrowed time, but that's Rumil. He likes to
That's the
live
way it
life
goes,
dangerously.
isn't it, though? Sometimes.
And he didn't get killed for once, so that was fantastic.
Yeah. I guess he's kind of more of a target who kind of would normally.
I mean,
die.
he's similar to like what Goroth would do in an evil army, where it's like, oh, I'll just chuck him in against the big hero in defense every turn for free. Where it's like Rumil's like, well, even if you charge me, I'm still fight 6 with an Elven Blade, so you've got to be a big hero to take him out in one turn.
I remember I killed the King of the Dead with him once by striking, which is kind of funny. Because obviously he's
strength 5, which is grim.
It's gross. I think I one-pumped the King of the Dead, and I was like, so he's quite good. I think I was quite lucky with the dice, obviously, but even so.
Yeah, but that was good. I enjoyed actually using a different army for once. I don't know how competitive it would be. I'll have to have a crack at it at some point. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Obviously we get some more points values up soon and some Middle-earth SBG battle reports. Bye-bye.